Today on CityCast Nashville, we are counting down for Taco Week. And here to help kick things off is Nashville scene food writer Chris Chamberlain to share with us what to expect for this momentous occasion. Starting next week, December 2nd through the 8th, over 40 participating Nashville restaurants will be featuring one specialty taco for only $5 each. From shrimp tacos to breakfast taco egg rolls to crunch wraps and taquitos, this week will be full of surprises and may even leave you questioning what truly defines a taco. It's Wednesday, November 27th. I'm your host, Marie Cecile Anderson, and this is what Nashville's talking about. Chris, it is such an honor having you back at CityCast Nashville.
I am so glad to be back.
Well, last time you joined us, it was a hit episode. You came and gave us the rundown of Nashville Scene Burger Week. And now you're back for Taco Week. The crowd goes wild.
We're going to guac your world.
Oh, no. Would you mind just reminding our listeners who you are and why you're so qualified to speak on behalf of all tacos in Nashville?
I'm a food, drink, and travel writer based here in Nashville, which is where I was born as one of the rare unicorns in Nashville that's lived here most of my life. And I've been writing food for the scene probably about 15 years now. So before we even had all these food weeks that drive our wonderfully fanatical readers into their cars and out to the restaurants for a week.
Well, are you super stoked about Taco Week? I know Nashville Scene now, I understand we have Burger Week, we have Taco Week, and we have Hot Chicken Week. Which is your favorite?
You know, I think Taco Week because you can get to more places. You know, hot chicken, there is an intestinal limit to how many you can have in a day. And burgers can be so over the top and they're not as easy to share.
Mm-hmm.
But with tacos, you can put together an entire posse of taco friends and send each other out to the four winds to bring back 5 or 6 different tacos and then just everybody sit down at one table and try them all and judge them all. So I think that's a fun way to do it. With burgers, they don't travel quite as well. So you really need to eat your burger in situ, you know, where it's being served. But tacos, you know, if you got a toaster oven, you're good to go.
Taco Week kicks off next week, December 2nd through the 8th, with more than 40 restaurants participating. Chris, give us a whole rundown.
The basis of how most of these special food weeks at the scene does is our restaurant partners offer all the participants, our readers, non-readers, anyone that wants to go into their restaurants during our week, special deals. What you do is you download the app for Taco Week, and that'll give you a map. It'll give you a description of all the menu items. It'll tell you about drink specials. And it's a place where you can post your impressions of your favorite tacos. And at the end of the week, you can vote for your favorite taco and help crown the winners. So one thing we do ask everybody is please consider that there may be some crowds. They may run out of food. These are special items. And you guys are just absolutely nuts about Taco Week. So if you get there late, you may just have to skip that one today and come back tomorrow if they've run out. And we also encourage folks to, you know, tip as if you were eating an entire meal. These folks are working hard for you, and they're dealing with the extra pressure of just crazy crowds of people coming in wanting to try their stuff. So think about ordering a drink, ordering a beer, ordering some side dish, something to help them get their check average up a little bit because they're doing this for you.
What is a taco? What's your definition of a traditional taco? And then which ones are you super excited about that are launching a maybe non-traditional taco?
I mean, this is like the old sandwich debate, you know, is a burrito a taco? Yeah, probably it is. I mean, a taco is something that is handheld and served inside of a tortilla, either corn or flour traditionally. But from then, you know, anything you want to put inside of it is fair game. Some of the ones that I'm really looking forward to, if you've ever eaten at Limo Peruvian Eatery, they do all sorts of fun, creative things. And, you know, we don't get a lot of Peruvian tacos around here. So they're offering one that they're making with lomo, which is usually a slice of tenderloin. So they're doing a lomo taco that's got sauteed onions. They marinate the steak. And it'll have tomatoes and green onions, and then they're going to glaze it in what they call a savory soy-based sauce. So you got all that umami there, you got good beef, and you've got the crazy creativity of the folks at Limo. So I'm excited about that one. If you've ever been to Thistle and Rye at the Conrad Hotel right there in Midtown, they are walking the edge of plagiarism, and I'm all here for it.
Uh-oh.
They're calling theirs a Gordita Crunch. So if I was going to come up with a taco to showcase during Taco Week, I'm not sure that I would make a run for the border, but they are going to take it over the top with slow braised beef cheek inside a crunchy tortilla shell, and they're going to dust it with Doritos nacho seasoning. So then it's going to get wrapped in a flatbread and then melted with Oaxaca cheese all over it. That sounds like a meal right there.
I had their burger last a couple months ago for Burger Week, and I had never been there before, and it was such a cool space. So I do recommend going there.
I love that atrium space there at the Conrad. Yeah, so
it's really beautiful. Well, another one that caught my eye, Otto's Mississippi pot roast, provolone cheese, and pepperoncini on roti bread with zesty lime ranch. Is this a taco or is it not?
I'll say they're stretching it with that one just because of what's inside it and the fact that it's a roti. But,
right,
you know, we embrace all cultures during Taco Week. And if it's going to be Mississippi and the Middle East, let's go for it.
Another one that caught my eye was, and this is truly up for debate, though. We could fight about this one. Punk Walk, breakfast taco, egg roll.
I love the crazy guys at Punk Walk. I mean, they are not afraid to take an idea and turn it on its head and just aim at something that they want to be delicious. Now, a breakfast taco is something that we don't have enough of here in Nashville. If you ever go to San Antonio or El Paso, Austin, that is the staple food there is breakfast tacos. You know, if you want to take scrambled eggs and chorizo and potatoes and cheese and put them inside of a egg roll wrapper and deep fry it, I'm not going to be mad about that.
Certainly not.
And you can't get more handheld portable than an egg roll, right?
Nope, that's true. That is absolutely true.
You can eat that one in the car.
On the go. I love it. Tell me about like taco trends. What are we seeing over and over again? I will just mention I see smash burger tacos a couple of times. What are your thoughts on this, Chris?
I mean, ground beef in a taco makes sense. So if you want to call it a smash burger, that's fine. A lot of times these restaurants want to keep within their lane of what they make. You know, you look at a place that's traditionally more of a burger joint, but they're going to try something. Go with what you're good at. As far as other trends go, I remember it was probably 2 or 3 years ago that half the tacos were quesabirria. You know, that was so hot back then. Everybody wanted to have quesabirria. But this year we're down to just 2 of those. And they are at places that may not be familiar to most listeners. One of them is going to be at Garden Fresh Food Market over in Madison. And the other is a place that I haven't even been to yet called Family Tacos. It's over on Charlotte.
Yum.
The point of convergence this year seems to be around really good shrimp tacos.
Ooh, see, shrimp tacos are my absolute favorite. So tell me more.
We have got you covered.
Yay!
You know, the folks at Red Perch are fantastic at seafood in general. And they're going to take it a little past taco and call it a taquito. So figure we're going to fry this one. So they're doing one that's just a simple shrimp and jalapeno taco with a nice creamy salsa verde and cotija cheese on top. That'll feel a lot like really good street food to me, I think. And then the other one, or a couple of the other ones that come out that are doing shrimp, I normally don't think of sports bars like Scoreboard Bar and Grill as places where I would go for tacos, but I know that they absolutely kick butt during Hot Chicken Week. So I'm going to trust their coconut shrimp taco with mango salsa. And I'm going to just pretend that I'm back at that old Nashville stalwart where I used to play in the house band Rainbow Key, eating some of their coconut shrimp, because that was our normal band meal in between sets.
Oh.
2 other ones that I wanted to mention that are good shrimp tacos. Folks down at Hi-Fi Clyde's right there on Church Street. They're doing one they call Kiss My Grits. And they're going to toss some fried shrimp in their hot honey sauce, which is another hot trend right now. Hot honey everywhere you go. And they're going to top it with pimento cheese grits, a pepper jam, caramelized onions, bacon, and feta.
Yum.
That sounds like one worth seeking out. And there is a parking lot behind Hi-Fi Clyde's in case you didn't know that, because parking in Midtown could be a little sketchy. And the last one that caught my eye was from Taco Bamba over there in Green Hills. And they're doing their One Night in Bangkok taco, which is seared shrimp instead of fried. And they've made a lob out of spicy chorizo. So picture like a Thai crumbled meat dish. And then they're going to hit it with some good traditional Thai spices like mint and Thai basil and chilies and top it with a crispy onion. Yeah, that's a winner.
Well, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, guess what? We're going to talk more about some tacos.
Excellent.
And we are back with Nashville Scene's food writer, Chris Chamberlain. Let's get into it. I want to know more about maybe vegetarian tacos or even vegan options.
You know, you may be hard to come by certain ones just because the best tortillas have lard in them. You know, that's just going to be the truth.
Oh, good point.
But a lot of our restaurants have chosen to offer a vegetarian option to their regular taco. And in some cases, it's just leaving an item out. In other cases, they might be doing a substitution. 51st North Tap Room's got one. Bakersfield, right in the middle of Sobro, which I think is a great spot. You know, if you want to do something before a show or before something at the Skirmerhorn or at Bridgestone, you're not going to go wrong there. Other places with vegetarian options are Taco Mamacita, which I was unaware had reopened, but I think they're moving into the Little Fish Company building and up there in Germantown.
Mm-hmm.
Limo will do their taco vegetarian if you'd like, as will Calle Taco. Even Scoreboard, you know, big, gruff, tough sports bar is looking out for their vegetarian patrons. But there's one that is only doing a vegetarian version, which I think is great. It's from St. Añejo, right there in the Gulch. And they are doing what sounds fantastic to me. It's a buffalo cauliflower taco topped with avocado serrano, ranch, corn, queso fresco, pickled red onions, slaw, and it's on a corn tortilla.
I can't eat a taco without proper hot sauce. Out of all of these restaurants, do you have a recommendation where I could get the hottest sauce?
The hottest sauce out of all these.
Are you a sauce man?
I used to be a collector, and now, you know, you get so many sauces, and now with the advent of hot ones, people have just started putting out insane sauces. You know, that Taco Bamba, you know, you're talking about Thai in that one. If it's a spicy chorizo, I think that one might do you right. And I bet they've got a good sauce in there for you. I don't see anybody who's really going over the top. Oh, hang on. At 12 South, they are making their own habaneros barbecue sauce. So,
okay, there you go.
So 12 South should be on your list. Pork butt that's been smoked and pulled, and then a little bit of grilled pineapple salsa to help cut through the heat of that habanero sauce. So there you go. I found one for you.
Oh, thank you. Yum. Do you have a shout out to any like local mom and pop taco joint in town? Like if it's not even Taco Week, where are you getting your tacos?
I tend to lean more toward the more Central American, the place with the pupusas and the sopas and things like that. You know, he's not mom and pop anymore, but Maíz de la Vida with Julio is just doing a fantastic job. And I am super excited about what Edgar Victoria is doing with Alabrije. He's offering tacos at Never Never. He's offering them out of Bar Sovereign downtown, and he's getting ready to open his own bricks and mortar in the old Otaku Ramen building right next to Coral Club. Edgar's just such a hardworking guy, and his Mexican street food tacos are some of my favorite on the planet outside of Mexico City, because that's where they came from. But just such a good guy, and when he opens, I will be there frequently and often. And I guess he's going to have a deal with Coral Club where you can pick up at the drive-through, at the walk-through window next door, and take them back into Coral Club to eat.
Oh, well, this is just going to change my life next year.
There you go.
That's incredible. Oh, wow. I love it because I love the drinks at Coral Club.
Look,
and
you're set.
If you have too many, you need something to eat. And then what makes an award-winning taco?
It's the Vox Populi. It's the people's choice. It's whatever gets people going. I never cease to be amazed by how many of these that people get to try. You know, some people will try and hit the entire list. So the buzz will start happening. It'll happen on Instagram. It'll happen on all the social media. As long as you just hashtag Scene Taco Week 24 and then tag at Nashville Scene, we will help push your opinions out there. And that's how it builds. You know, when people start talking about one place, it's because a few people tried it, a few people loved it, and that they were willing to spread it online. And every time you share, you earn points toward this contest that we do on the app. And at the end, people have a chance to win prizes from some of the sponsors, gift cards from some of the participants. It's a very inclusive and interactive experience. So I hope everybody loads up on their Rolaids and their Tums and hits it hard starting on December 2nd.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I'm going to try to crown myself Taco Queen and see how many tacos I can have. And I'll be writing an article for CityCast Nashville all about it.
La Reina de los Tacos. Sí.
Yes. Well, let's kick this thing off right. So next Monday, December 2nd, y'all have an opening night party. Please tell me all about it.
It is free to attend. It is at Calle Taco, which is at 609th Avenue South. And it's going to run from 5 until 7. And they're going to be offering drink specials that feature drinks from some of our sponsors like Wink Seltzer and Rio Verde Tequila. That'll be good for you. And you'll win 100 punts toward those prizes. And we're going to have photo booths, and some of the tacos will be there from Calle Taco. And it's just a fun way to get together. And like I say, work your plan and eat your plan, right?
I love that you have to map out your plan. I have to say, last Burger Week, I had downloaded the app and I was out with a friend and she said, man, I'm hungry. You want to grab something to eat? And I said, wait a minute, hold up. I got the Burger Week app. And when I pulled it up, I was able to see exactly where my location was and then the closest burger joint. So everybody absolutely download the Taco Week app. So when you're out and about and all of a sudden you're like, I must have a taco right now, you can just pull up the app and see which one's closest.
I'm looking forward to hearing from you what your favorite will be.
Oh, I'll let you know for sure. And real quick, before we close out, just a quick little reminder, go easy on Thanksgiving this year so you're ready for Taco Week the following week.
I am 90% certain there will be no turkey tacos served. So,
oh, good. Well, thank you, Chris. Again, it's always such a pleasure having you on.
Well, sure. Have a great Thanksgiving and look forward to celebrating Taco Week with all y'all.
That's all for today here on CityCast Nashville. And just a quick heads up, we're actually going to be off for the next 2 days, Thursday and Friday for Thanksgiving break. So please have fun and a safe turkey day for all who participate. Our executive producer is Whitney Pasterak. Our producer this week is Zoe Culkin. Our Hey Nashville newsletter editor is Margaret Kingsbury, and our theme music is by Prof Jenkins. If you enjoyed the show, why not tell a friend? Rate the show, leave us a review, and subscribe to our Hey Nashville newsletter. We'll be back next Monday, December 2nd, with more news from around the city. Toodles!